This is not the royal, it's loyal challengers. I'm going with the names of the first semi-finalists. Those are the risers. Anup Kurtarka, Pritesh Shetty, Prasad Sutar, Russell Pinto, Abhinav Marathe, Suraj Chitole, Dinesh Naik, Jeevan Divka, Siddesh Parab, Jairaj Punik, and Raghunath Parab. Other 11 men will be standing and defending the title. And then after, they will be accompanied with the 12th man, Siddesh Nanodkar, Sushant Desai, and Sandesh Volvoika. These are the firing boys of advocates for the risers. I'm getting you the names of the loyal challengers for you. Loyal challengers will be accompanied and will be definitely looking to go ahead with the title for the Advocate Super League. Naming the number 1 batsman for them will be Datta Prasad Shirodka, followed by Ishtika Raga, Sachin Sardesai, Achit Shigon. Just give me excuse if I'm not giving them a degree with the advocates. All are followed by the advocate as well. Advocate Achit Shigwan, Advocate Shantaram Naik, Advocate Pradosh Dangi, Advocate Harshad Bandodkar, Advocate Sandeep Naik, Advocate Sunil Bugde, Advocate Omkar Gaonkar, and Advocate Lanumat Hanuman Naik. And they will be accompanied by 12 men, Shailesh Parab and Utkarsh Sawant. So gentlemen, we are into the second semis. And be ready. This is yet another encounter to be happen. And let me tell you, to be on this ground and to play on this ground, on the GCA Cricket Association, those been played like the member of player like Akshar Patel, Robin Uthappa hitting those sixes on this ground. It's completely my pleasure to be the hosting this tournament and the playing on this ground as well. So gentlemen, enjoy the party and let me have some music on behalf of this place. Loyal challengers versus risers. Right from the ball one, it will be go and go every time. So openers for the loyal challengers, it will be Sachin Sardesai and Shantaram Naik. I request one of your members, loyal challengers, to accompany with us. Let me start. It will be the tough. Let me tell you, all you lawyers, it's completely been my pleasure being accompanied by you. So I'm starting with the ball number one. Ball number one, semi-final number two. Let the party begins from here. The countdown begins for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Ball number one, attack number one. Decided to get off the mark straight away. Definitely we are looking to get off the mark in a very hurry. Got those runs on his bat. Importantly, he's getting on his bat. You need to middle it every time. Team of the mark and batsman of the mark as well. It's well appreciated and well negotiated. One run on the board, importantly taking on the middle. The partnership will definitely play that crucial role from the ball one. Number of game has been witnessed, those partnerships. This will be the wide. Bit awkward, will get that extra runs. Score most to 2. It's very awkward again. Another wide added to the tally. Though batsman on the non-strike is off the mark. Man on the strike is about to get off the mark. Though bowler is favoring with the 2 extra wides. One getting the runs in the tally, moves to 3. Importantly, there is taking on the bat. Most important thing on this cricket is tally on the top. Somebody told me, one of the recommended batsmen, one of the advocate from you, you need to lean on that. Yes, yet another wide to the tally. Not the best of the over to the start for the risers. 3 extra runs, my goodness. This will definitely going to cost them in the long run of this game. Score most to 4. It is a bit annoying. This time wide again. Is yet another wide added to the tally. Wide number 4, and is. Let me tell you, these wides are really going to cost them in the long run. You need to control. Your captain has to take him into the confidence at the moment. You never know the game. This game is of a beauty. Yes, taken off the middle and straight away off the mark. Off the mark at another batsman for the loyal challengers. It's 3 extras and 2 added to the tally. He scored most to 5. First over is yet to get completed. Yet another run to the tally. 3 and 3, most to 6. 6 runs. First over still in the progress. That's added to the tally 3 wides. My goodness. They're taking the game. Oh, this is on the play square and on the map. Nike is getting those fours in the just uppercut like a sevak. Couple of bounces over the row, 4 for 4, and that includes 3 wides in the over. Score is 11. 11 at the end of the first over. We are moving with over number 2. This end I'm going to call it from the Directorate of Accounts end. The new building is coming up. It's really a bit annoying. The machine is going on. But enjoy the beauty. You never know. This is government work is going on. So do acknowledge and apologize for this as well. We are at over number 2. The batsman is setting his field. The bowler is himself setting his field. Getting you the power play over number 2. Is already 11 on the board for the loss of none. Now lean into the drive. One bounce, a couple of bounces. Two fours. My goodness, 3 fours in the inning to the stand-up performance. They need to carry on for the long term, at least to the power play concluded. Yes, somewhere cross that bisect the fielder for more. Taking on the bowler. Advocate Shantaram is punishing miserably the bowler. Yet another wide edit to the tellies. Let me tell you, though the batsmen, only two are the playing at the moment, one more wide that the extra batsman is playing for them as well. This will be the wide number 4 in the inning. We're still in the over number 2. Yes, crushing in the line as well. This time well tackled on the line, but will get the single even though the line has not been crossed by the ball. At the end of the over number 2, score moves to 3-0, 30. 2 overs gone for the 30 runs. Let me have some music for this over. The Goa Cricket Association ground has developed this beauty and just enjoy the moment on behalf of them as well. Abhinav is the next bowler to start the proceeding. First over, the comprehensively 3 wides. Second over, though it was not much of the extra runs concluded in that, but we'll go 2 fours, 3 fours in over. That especially the performance batting by Shantaram Naik. Let me tell you, though I am witnessing the Advocate Cricket League, I'm for a moment and to be honest, let me tell you, to be honest, I never felt for a moment I'm enjoying the Advocate Cricket Leagues. It feels like it's a genuine cricket league. Somewhere going in the T20 style in the Caribbean as well. I'm going with the over number 3 at the 30 runs for the loss for the none. 30 runs for the loss of none. At the end of the over number 2, bringing you the over number 3. This will be tackled on the line. We'll get the single. I will be really appreciated. They will be counting for the 2 runs. They're satisfied with the single runs. It depends on the speed of the ball. At the moment it reaches on the line. It depends upon each coordination of both the batsmen, whether to take the couple of runs or to go for the single. Ball number 2 over number 3. 31 runs. The short pitch straight in the hands and the wicket number 1. To begin the proceeding, the right breakthrough and the right moment of wicket getting rises. They are played on the rise, decide to get off the marks. A floppy fielding will get them a single straight away off the mark. Datta Prasad Shirodkar straight away off the mark as well. Those leaning fours, leaning sixes. Definitely looking that crushing force, especially from the leather, smell of the leather, sound of the leather, and the feel and the passion of the leather will definitely going to get the feel on the bat as well. So enjoy this moment and enjoy the party. Well defended, but nevertheless, the logic says that you never need to take the runs on the misfield. So lots of over to be calculated from here. You need to concentrate, you need to middle it. And once you get it, flurry. Plays on the rise again, well fielded on the point line. The boy has been hit a couple of fours. He's on the strike. His leg glance appeal has taken a leg by runs. Loss of wicket in the form of Sachin Sardesai had really cost them. The boy there was started the inning. Let me tell you, it finishes somewhere to the 180, 170. But let me tell you, if you finish up to the 150 runs at the end of the over number 3, at the end of the over number 3, at the end of the over number 3, 33 runs on the board for the loss of wicket of Sardesai. Loss of wicket number 1 in the form of a Sardesai. Raghunath is the bowler. Will be bowling over number 4 for the Risers. You need to take the wood out of that leather. Power play is still going on. The batter needs those 4s and 6s. Never mind if you don't get the 4s and 6s. You need to rotate the strike at every moment of time. Long run, they're definitely going to cost you. Well defended, and will get another single. They has to hurry up. A direct hit might cause the damage on this occasion, but they get safely through the home. Didn't attempt it, a direct hit. Shantaran Naik is the key. Let me tell you, Boy has taken every opportunity that is coming to his door. He's gone for the couple of 4s that was desperately required to be in the openers of the loyal challengers. Displayed, about to bisect the fielder on the point but well fielding on the line. They're patrolling the line very effectively. Though the first over didn't start at the best of them, captain was expecting. It's on the pad, will get that at another run and a fielding. It's a bye. He's on the leg side of the pad and will get that run, though it isn't connected to the exactly middle of the bat. If you spend some of the 2 to 3 overs on the middle of the stop, let me tell you, you will definitely going to enjoy this GCA ground. Moment and the key is simple. You have to be at the center and you have to enjoy the moment, and definitely you have to make it to the middle of the bat. Oh, found kidnapping on this occasion. Datta Prasad Shirodkar is the man on a strike. Bagging himself, though he's got off the mark, feeling bit of out of confidence. Lean into the drive, getting this momentum going on, and importantly, getting this Shantaram Naik on a strike will be the really important part of the power play on behalf of Loyal Challengers. The loss of wicket of Sardesa has definitely demoralized Shantaram Naik. 4 was gone. 37 runs. 37 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. 4 was at the end of the mark of 4 overs. I have to tell you, the way Shantaram Naik has been started his inning, those 3 fours in his inning till now has definitely boosted the confidence, but this bit demoralized on behalf of the way the loss of Sachin Sardesai has really cost the momentum going on for the Loyal Challengers. And what a comeback! I mean, really been appreciated the comeback given by the Risers. They have taken the important wicket of a Sachin Sardesai. I request the one man from the Risers to be accompanied at the pendulum plates. One man from the Risers, 12th man from the Risers. Please accompany us at the commentary box. Don't tell me this is straight one bounce into the hands of the fielder will get that single. 38. We have movement in the moment of the 5th over. We need to know the ball. We need to know the name of the bowler, please. From the 12th man of the Risers, please accompany us. This will be upheld. Moment is to feel like it will going to kiss the edge of the bat. Though Shantaram is looking. Jivan bowler rajana ke de rahe Jivan. Yes, fun kidnapping. Results. Got the batsman squared up, and let me tell you, man on the strike, if I'm not wrong, is Shantaram Naik. The moment has been started in behalf of Risers. The way Shantaram Naik has started the inning, let me tell you, it was a flurry of fours from the start of the inning, but found the kidnapping at the moment. And the Risers has just risen up from here. 39 for the loss of 1. 3 fours in the count of Shantaram Naik. Yet another time, wide added to the tally, wide number 5. $39. My goodness. Though the runs have been accompanied to the start, the run rate has been maintained by the batsman. Decided to get. Let me tell you, if I exclude those 2 overs, the start the inning for the Risers, they have been attacking right from the word go. If to minus those 5 extra runs, let me tell you, they're back into the groove. Boy, oh boy. For the moment it touches the bat. First four been hit by Datta Prasad. Datta Prasad Shirodkar is getting already off the mark and getting momentum going on with this four. He needs to get that company for Shantaram Naik. Partnership will be the crucial role. As I spoke in, the partnership will definitely play the crucial role. Beautifully fielded on the line for the Risers. It's been really annoying the way machine is going on at the back of us. I really do acknowledge and apologize for that as well. Otherwise, this tournament is yours. Enjoy the beauty and just check us on and the YouTube as well. You can also check if you are having your resting at the moment at your homes. Just switch all your channels, switch on to the YouTube. Just check this music, check the play and check the performance of Sir Desai. I make a part on the performance of Shantaram Naik and Datta Prasad at the moment. Forty-five for the loss of one. Last over of the power play. Shantaram Naik will definitely looking to score in this over. Those might open the floodgate for the Risers. Jairaj will bowl that over number 6. Yes, definitely looking for the last power play over number 6. And there has to get at least 10 to 12 runs in over to be in the contest and in the run rate to fight against the Hurricanes in the final, High-Kid Hurricanes in the finals. Don't tell me it's a Chinese cut. Chinese cut that's gone for the 4. Music please for this 4. We are still in the over number 6. The power play is about to get concluded after this over. No, it's on the pad. Yes, it's on the pad. Though the good catch taken by the keeper. Moment to tell you is a 50 runs up for the loyal challengers for the loss of 1 in the form of Sir Desai. This time kisses the edge of the bat for 4. out of the confidence, but those are coming very thick and fast. They are with the run rate and they're going that those runs, the extraordinary runs, they are required to be. Let me tell you, middle eight for the one more couple of bounces for the 4. At 4, number 5 to the Shantaram Naik to his tally. "58 runs for the loss of 1. Though the Sardar Sahib is already into the pavilions, Shantaram taking the moment going on. He's looking for that crucial runs in this final power play over. This time mesmerized in there. Oh, dropped it on the lines. He's definitely looking to save that 4 runs. The crucial wicket of Shantaram Naik has been dropped on the extra mid cover. You need to capitalize. The logic says catches win matches. If you take those catches, it's definitely going to tell you the story at the end of this match. 6 overs gone. 60 for the loss of 1, and that is in the form of a Sardar Sahib. Shantaram Naik with the 5 fours in his.
Together, please. Just start.
I request Harish to continue from this, please. Thank you, Harish, to continue, please.
Thank you very much. So wonderful commentary from Dipesh, and after completion of 6 overs, the score is 60 runs, 64 in fact. So they are going at around somewhere 10.5 runs per over. So very good start after Sachin Sardesai was back in the pavilion. He was looking good. He was looking magnificent with those two boundaries. But sometimes when a player has too many shots to offer, then that's the problem happens with most of the cricketers, good cricketers in fact. And that was the same with Sachin Sadasa. He could have hit that ball in the mid-wicket square leg and ends up giving straight to the bowler. One more to the total score, moves on to 65. What we have seen so far, Abhinav has taken, and he's the key man of this side, Risers. The Risers have won that previous encounter because of his batting caliber, where he scored magnificent 70-odd runs. This time, very poor delivery here from the bowler. Very nicely fielded. If that was a little bit finer, then this could have gone for a boundary. Lucky that it went straight in the hands of the player. The spinners should fly the ball and make the batsman come forward. That's the idea of spinning the ball. This is exactly what I was mentioning. This is a perfect line, perfectly flighted delivery into the eyelid of the batsman. That is where you are creating more chances, or get more chances as a bowler to convert the ball into a wicket. We have seen in the first match itself wonderful piece of spin bowling from the bowlers, and that's the reason why wickets fell at a quick succession. Not only from the bowlers of vintage Mapsa, but also from the bowlers of High Court Hurricanes. The spinners were the key for the success of High Court Hurricanes, where Subodh Kantak took 2 wickets and 4 wickets were taken by Viraj Tar. So spinners are very important in any format, may it be test match format, may it be one day, and now T20 format. So after completion of 7 overs, a very economical over here from Abhinav. Both these strong teams, but Loyal Challengers, you can say, slightly stronger on the paper. And Risers have risen to the occasion in the first match, and now showing once again their caliber. They have to get wickets. They have to take wickets in quick succession. Otherwise, the strong batting lineup of Loyal Challengers will certainly post a huge and daunting total, which will be difficult for them to chase. But meanwhile, talking about this Loyal Challengers Cup, which has been organized most of the time in Margao, now in GC Academy Porvorim. But without the name of the sponsors, this tournament wouldn't have been a grand success how it is. Bigger sound than the previous edition is from Wi-Fi Audio, and also Photosonic giving you the live updates on YouTube. And it's all not only for the commentary box, it is useful with the sound system, wonderful punch and bass, but also for the viewers to hear us live from this ground. Oh, that was a full toss ball, and he had lots of options to play that. And chose the point region as the option to get himself a boundary. This is going great guns here. Both these batsmen indulging in a very good partnership after one of the best batsmen of this side, Loyal Challengers, departing. This time down the square leg region. Once again a full toss ball. So bowler is not getting the right release from the hands that is required. Mind you, leg spinners are, especially the wrist spinners that we bowl, are very difficult to release the ball. You have to practice a lot in the nets, and that's the reason why it has to fall in the right areas. For a finger spinner, it is much easy. Once again, this is exactly the point I was mentioning. This time it is a no ball declared by umpire Prashant Gadekar, and he says free hit. That's the first one from the bowler that was above the waist height. And I was mentioning about such a bigger tournament in terms of bigger ground, bigger noise, bigger sound. Photosonic also coming into the act for live updates. This was a free hit and very good piece of fielding here from Abhinav Marathe. He is a very fit fellow. And just gives away a single run. Once again a full toss ball. The balls are not landing at all. And I have to take the names of the sponsors as well, because everything is bigger in this edition of Lawyers Challengers Cup. And the sponsors are Rajdeep Builders, Manas Builders, Real Drinks Private Limited, Facility Group, run by Nazir Khan, and GCA. Well, when I'm taking the name of GCA, once again another full toss. It's raining full toss from the hands of Jairaj. Such an easy ball is not allowing the ball to do anything. The ball is delivering, is going straight in the batsman's throat, and is punching it down the ground. And while I was taking the name of the GCA, it's definitely going to be big thanks to. This was clean bowl. And exactly I was mentioning, the ball has to land, and this ball has landed in the right place, and he gets a wicket. So second wicket lost at the total of 75 when we are into the 8th over. The 8 runs from Shantaram Naik, and he was trying to once again go for the slog sweeper in the mid-wicket region, and clean bowls. So Jairaj finally gets a wicket after so many full toss balls being delivered by him. So new batsman is Achit Shigwan. Well, this man is in Achit Shigwan. Achit Shigwan is a very famous name in professional cricket in Goan circles. He's already got a century in the Nageshi Championship Trophy 2021 organized at Farmagradi Infinity Ground. This man, and next match he goes to score another 90. So he's in a very good form. One of the most talented youngsters coming up ranks in Goan cricket circles, in professional circles. He's come on to bat. Very nicely bowled. This is what he was expecting to bowl, and finally 2 balls landed in the right areas, and both were dot balls. Out of that, one got him a wicket. After Attack from both the sides, both the ends. In fact, Abhinav Marathe will continue to bowl his third over. He was the man of the match award in the first match that they won against a very strong side, Lutlika Lions. And he was the main reason behind that. And certainly he's getting a good line and length, good momentum into his bowling stride. This time trying to play the ball off to the back foot, inside half of the bat, straight to the bowler. Dot ball. Very nicely bowled, very nicely tossed up delivery here from the bowler. This is what you expect of the bowler, to bowl as a spinner, as a wrist spinner. You should toss the ball, and once you toss the ball, it is making life difficult for the batsman, whether to stay on the wicket or whether to come in front, play down the ground. And to tell all the viewers and spectators that Loyal Challengers team is a very strong, packed field in terms of deep down batting lineup, as deep as the ocean stack, you can say. So much of depth in terms of batting, so they have to take wickets, it's risers. If we keep taking wickets, chance of a run out, good throw, but quick running between the wickets by both these youngsters. And that's an important part of the game as well. Running between the wickets is also important. We have seen running between the wickets was missing in the first match by vintage Mapsa players. That's the reason they were reeling back in the match. This was very nicely played. Opened the face of the bat to glide it down in the point gully region, but could not find a gap. He'll get a single. This has been a far better over here from Abhinav Marathe. Was tossing the ball, at least making the ball to talk. Something is happening of his bowling. This time once again flighting the ball. This is beautiful piece of bowling here. Score moves on to 79. We are into the 9th over. Slow and steady 4 runs have come up this over so far. And we are closing it towards the halfway mark of the first innings. This time once again down the ground. Once again another singles. It's all been singles in this over so far. And that will complete over number 9. The score is 80 for the loss of 2. This time once again played down the ground for a single. So both the spinners are trying to put the brakes on the scoring rate as far as Lois Challenges is concerned. This is a very nice shot, finding the gap to perfection and timing it beautifully. Good piece of running down the... This time once again down the ground, and yes, no, finally decided let's not take a chance. The ball was close to the bowler as well, so dot ball in the end. That shot would have fetched at least a single. That was a wonderful shot in the gap. Will he get a boundary this time? Once again, very good piece of fielding from the fielders of Risers. This should have been at least 2 runs, but they are giving their heart out. They are giving a rollicking performance in the field. And that's the reason why almost you can say last 2 balls, 5 runs have been saved. This is what you require in the semi-finals. You require a performance of medal steel to play against a very strong side like Lawyers Challengers. The score with that single moves on to 85. We are closing in towards the halfway mark of the first innings. So far this has been a very good total posted by Lawyers Challengers. This was a slightly quicker delivery here, but very nicely played with soft hands, always wanting the single. So very watchful Achit Shigwan at the start of his innings. He knows that if he stays later and for the last 5 or 6 overs, he can up the ante anytime with the caliber that he has. After completion of halfway mark, that is the 10 overs, the score is 86 for the loss of 2. So halfway mark of the first innings, and score is 86 for the loss of 2 wickets. Achit Shigwan and Datta Prasad is playing a very good innings here, building a very good partnership, you can say, at this stage. With the start that they have got and wickets in hand, if these 2 batsmen play for another few overs, then definitely we can see total around 170, 180. That will be a very good total, will be posted by Lawyers Challengers. Wonderful help from GCA as well for organizing this Lawyers Challengers trophy here for all the advocates of Goa who are most of the time busy in the courts, but now they are busy playing matches and trying to enter the finals. And to take the name, none other than the president of GCA, Goa Cricket Association, Suraj Lotlikar, and secretary Viraj Fadke. Big appeal, very first ball. Not happy. Every time the ball hits the pads, most of the time the bowlers appeals, hoping that umpire will raise the finger and give that out. But umpire is there to adjudicate and is the best position to judge that. This time nicely glided down the fine leg region, shot fine, only single, not collected by the keeper, but backup is there enough on the offside. This is a big appeal, but once again looks like going down the leg side. That is what was the signal from umpire Sunil Vanaulikar. This has been a good bowling to start the proceedings here after the halfway mark of the first inning. This is the 11th over. The only way they can stop this strong batting lineup of Loyal Challengers is by picking up wickets. Wickets is the key. Wickets is the mantra here to come back in this match if they want to enter into the finals. The first time the Risers are playing this tournament. That was a slow ball, once again played down the fine leg region, and they are happy with the single. Most of the last few overs, whatever runs have come in singles. So trying to put the brakes here, trying to stop those boundaries, trying to stop those run flow, the quick runs that were supposed to come from the batsmen. And it has helped, in fact, by a wonderful fielding effort. So far, what we have seen, the bowlers are bowling according to the field. If the batsman wants to go after them, they have to take the risk and try and get the boundaries. This is once again played with soft hands, waited for the ball, and this is poor piece of fielding. Very poor piece of fielding here. Once again, another throw, and stopped by keeper. Everything happening on the ground. A sudden spur of moment. Exuberance from the player, throwing the ball everywhere. But one extra run given away to the batsman, Achit Chigwan. So after completion of 11 overs, the score is 91, 91 for the loss of 2. Absolutely no power behind that shot. It's just pure timing, sheer grace, sheer elegance from Datta Prasad Shirodkar. How well he has played it. So that will get the ball rolling here for some momentum to go in favor of Loyal Challengers. Once again, now the intentions are clear. He has seen enough of these bowlers, the spinners. And if there is a loose ball that he feels that he can go after the bowling, he will certainly go after them. This time he wanted to play the same shot. Chance of a run out. But the fielder was slightly slow of the box. That's the reason why single was possible. And Achit Shigwan is also a quick runner between the wickets. The moment there is no miscommunication in the middle between both these batsmen, then 99% of the time you can complete that single quite easily. And tomorrow's final will be played sharp at 1:15. So High Court Hurricanes, please note that your reporting time is at around 1 p.m. This time, chance of a run out once again, and batsman makes it well in the end because of quick legs. Datta Prasad and Achit are very quick runners. There was a slight hesitation. There was a spur of a moment where there was a half chance, but throw should have been much quicker and directed would have been much better. So slowly and steadily, the game is moving forward, and as is the momentum of Lawyers Challengers to get a total somewhere around 170, 180 mark. If these two youngsters, these two dynamic batsmen are out in the middle for another 2-3 overs, definitely we are going to see post a total. Oh, this is a short ball, and in the gap, is someone going to stop it? Yes. The extra cover is placed more towards the cover region. That's the reason why that stopping was possible. And 100 up here for Lawyers Challengers in the 12th over. So 12th over in progress. They're going at around 8 runs per over. A wonderful run rate being maintained by both these batsmen. Wonderfully bowled, wonderfully played with soft hands. Watching it till the last moment. This is what the technique is required to play such balls. There was nothing wrong with that delivery. This is perfectly pitched, perfectly lined up delivery for the right-hander. And how well he has played after completion of 12 overs. The score is 102. Beg your pardon, 101 for the loss of 2 in 12 overs.
Has to be challenged every now and then. And let me tell you, rather sending my Saturday somewhere on the beaches of Kalangut, I will definitely love to see this leather ball game on the GCA grounds. So well time spent for me at least. For you, I enjoy the party on behalf of the Lawyers Cricketers League. And enjoy the moment on the YouTube as well. Just log on to the Photosonic. Don't tell me, one bounce over the rope for 4 more. My goodness. you're crossing the bat. This will create the chances more for the bowler to get you front caught napping on front of the wicket. Pull on this occasion. Though will get the single runs. And as I've been suggested by commentator, Achyut Sigwan is the man to be watched out for this tournament. Boy has got 100 runs in the last tournament been attended. So the man to be the watch out for the rest of this final as well. Inside out, let me tell you, this will go way back into the stand for 6! Right time. The momentum in the hands of the loyal challengers. I remember the 6 been hit by Robin Uthappa on this surface a long year back on the government quarters. The one more 6 added to the tally. And this time by Achyut Sigwan. As been told by my co-commentator, the ball has already gone for the century in the tournament last he attended. And boy, oh boy, those 6 just came up from the middle of the bat and gone way back into the stand on the leg side for the 6. And require plenty of those. As I suggested you and as I told you, rather sending my Saturday evening somewhere on the beaches or somewhere enjoying in the club, I will definitely spend my well-worthy time just speaking on this leather ball tournament. Enjoy the smell of the leather, touch of the leather, and enjoy the game of this leather. Boy, oh boy, the game and the shot of the worthy. To be watch out for the best of the one of the best shots they've been hit ever I saw in this tournament. And Achyut Sigwan is about to fire. This time found kidnapping, but long. This is so awkward. Very awkward throw will get additional runs. My goodness, they're adding the tally to the more runs and more extra runs to the tally. Loss of 2. And importantly, Sigwan is on a fire. We are still in the over number 14 to begin. It's 115 for the loss of 2. We are in the moment of 14 number, over number 14. tournament is Datta Prasad. Boys, it's just 6 runs of a shot to get his 50 in fact. So we are in the over number 14. Is 115 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. And the runs are coming very thick and very fast. The composite inning by both the batsmen. Let me tell you, Achit Singh Wan is already having that confidence of 100 runs in his cupboard and in his mind as well to go along with Datta Prasad to the rest of the inning. Don't tell me, what a line, what a fielding on the line. A well said 4 runs. Momentum has been shifted. They started the power play perfectly, the 10 runs and over. The momentum has been kept, though they have lost the wicket of the Shantaram Naik for the 28 runs. Datta Prasad been well taking his team to the tally. Don't tell me, this is go a well fielded for the square leg fielder. Getting that another run. Importantly, they are rotating the strike. The logic suggests that in the cricket, if you don't get the boundaries at the regular interval, you need to take that couples and singles to keep the momentum going on. That is the simplest cricket you ever need to play. Though I knew it is a tough, most of the, but first and foremost, I've been thanking for the squad and curtailed, a well petrol on the line. As it is the point I was suggesting, the point I was discussing, that is the singles and couples. The game is never won by the wars of boundaries and fours. Couples and singles will definitely keep the momentum going on, and importantly, as I was speaking, importantly they are getting the runs. The 50 runs for Datta Prasad. Congratulations. My goodness, boy, and that includes some 4s and 6, and the worthy of an inside out 6 to be seen on the line. $122 runs and the 50 individual for Datta Prasad. That's wide added to the tally. Significant runs. You need to control those runs. And let me tell you, I saw the couple of games on this ground. 150 and 56. 160, 60 to... Don't tell me, this is taking the blood out of his, this time well fielded on the line by the fielder. Though he's taken the leather out of it. Much important runs. They are looking in a hurry to calculate those runs taken to the tally. That is what I was speaking. If you go get these runs in the 20 overs, at least to the mark of 160 to 65 runs. Let me tell you, the game is on. They played along the carpet with the wrist. Importantly, rotating the strike and getting the regular boundaries in the over has kept them in the moment. 15 overs gone. It's 126. That includes the 50 of Datta Prasad. Shirodkar. I make a pardon, please. Force by Datta Prasad Shirudkar has definitely kept it the moment going on for the loyal challengers. Though I am waiting for the runs from the Chit Sigvan. The man has been suggested by commentator has a century been flourished the last tournament he's been attended. So looking those lots of runs to be scored from his own bat as well. It's a dot ball in this occasion. Don't tell me this is a moment. The moment was a chance to grab the catch. You need to take those 50-50 chances. You need to take those catches. The way the batting is going on the behalf of loyal challengers, significantly they are looking definitely going to cross the 170 runs mark. Just bat me. I'm just batting you. And believe me, they are on the verge and on the edge of scoring more than 170 runs. If the partnership gets going on, and unless and until the risers has to curtail them. Though as I was speaking, rather watching the tennis ball cricket going on for the every now and those 4s, 6s, I would definitely love to feel that leather touch on your wood. The timber touch for the leather is always beautiful. Rather hitting the tennis ball away for the 6s for every now and then. Those glory of a 1s and 2s into the covers, into the gaps, will definitely makes you one of the best confident batsmen. And have a prospectives in the future as well. Never knows that Suresh Prabhudesa has already been picked up by Royal Challengers franchisee. This cross-batted shot on the line and well cutted. As I was discussing, the moment is that leather ball is the life, leather ball is the run, and leather ball is the cricket of the future. You never know, in the next 20 to 20 years, they might be having the Goan franchise been picked up. One of the finest batsmen in cricketing, especially from the potential having the North Goa. As I am once again congratulating Suresh Prabhudesa, I have been picked up by Royal Challengers Bangalore for the upcoming IPL season. Though he might be the part, he had enjoyed his cricket on JCA ground a lot. He will be definite. There's a cross-batted shot, somewhere bounces. Couple of bounces over the rope, at another 4 to the tally. $132 for the loss of 2 for the loyal challengers. This time played on the square. Well caught, well controlled. There's the momentum going on. This time played along the carpet for a single run. But slowly and steadily they are consolidating their innings. And let me tell you, 160 to 70 runs will be loss of challenge for the risers. One of either team will going to face the Highcourt Hurricanes in the final. So the title is yet to be chased. The spectator who have been risen is fire those important runs at the end of this innings. The totally set batsman on the strike. This time played on the line. Well, what a fielding on the line. Saved crucial 2 runs. It's 139 runs for the loss of 2. We are in the over number 16. Oh, that Dhoni style, the helicopter shot. Though it is rarely been seen in this cricket, most probably with the Hardik Pandya will be the man to place that helicopter shot. And I love to see one of those shots from the either batsman. The wrist shot, let me tell you, it's a very difficult shot to take. You need to be highly confident, and every power been generated right from your foot till your wrist. It is a total wrist shot. And if you middle it, it's a shot worthy of a watching. Though he's getting those runs, importantly, they are rotating the strike as well. Inside out, 6 more! It's 6 number 2 for Datta Prasad Shirodkar. And boy, oh boy, that's fire right from his started word go. It's coming one side, inside out, want to play, but right into the blow hole. What a ball to ball on this occasion. The boy has gone for the 6, and then after to ball, when the batsman coming out of his crease and getting his zap into the yorked him on this occasion. It's 147 for the loss of 2. I request our co-commentator to continue from this.
So after 16 overs, the score is 147 for the loss of just 2 wickets. So you can expect some fireworks at this stage in the last 4 overs from the man who has already scored 50, Datta Prasad, and Achit Shigwan, the man who is in form, who is capable of hitting those lusty blows and big shots. And loyal challengers will be hoping that in the last 4 overs they can get somewhere more around 50 runs and get this total close to 200 in the semi-finals. Not only that will help them for the cause to win this match, the semi-finals, but also will help the cause to have some shivers running down the High Court Hurricanes camp. So Hurricanes definitely will be watching this match live on YouTube that is going through Photosonic. And the audio that is coming is from B5. Fantastic sound system and updates. And what a feel. Wonderful Saturday afternoon and evening now. We are closing in towards 4 o'clock and first inning is still in progress. Requesting the captain of the fielding side to please make it fast. It's already lost a lot of time because of slow over rate, and hoping that the captain sees that and make the proceedings a little bit faster for next 4 overs. This is in the air. Is it going to be taken? First chance and chance taken. So Pritesh. Looks to be Harshad now. The new batsman starts off. Very good shot. Will get 2 runs certainly. They are quick runner between the wickets. Pritesh gets the wicket of the very first ball that he comes back to bowl the second spell of his Achit Shigwan and Kedar Harshad in fact are very good runner between the wickets. This was once again a powerful shot but not very well timed. He found the gap. Good footwork there from the fielder and once again another 2 runs. So 2 runs because this ground is a very big ground. This is the ground where the GCL tournaments, GPL tournaments have been conducted. So you can imagine the level is of almost of the international level with the outfield, the pitch. And that's the reason why I must hail and appreciate the organizers. This is a massive shot. This is humongous strike from the bat of Achit Shigwan. Played with soft hand, always want to get the single over there and crossover, get a Chichigwan on strike. He must have seen from the non-striker's end what is the capacity of this man, Chichigwan. He can cross any boundary for 6 runs. And the way he is batting at this moment, much better here that he is on strike for most of the deliveries in the next 17 balls. Oh, this is timed beautifully. This is flat shot. 6 runs. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, Captain Iftikhar and all other teammates must be hoping that High Court Hurricanes watching this match on YouTube. They must be definitely watching, and there is change of hands here. So hoping that something will go in favor and life rests on hope. This is where it has gone. And this is all over the carpet for just a single. Finally, there is a single after a long, long time from the bat of Chichigwan. That is going to be the little bit of calm lull before the storm. He will come once again back on strike. This time it's Harshad. And even if it's the dot ball, I think it's gone in favor in Loyal Challengers, because next over it is going to be a Chichigwan that will keep the strike. So after 18 overs, the score is 185 for the loss of 3 wickets. Captain of the fielding side, and with the hitting display and abilities that he has, the power that he has in his shoulder, in the arm, then certainly 12 balls will be very, very worrisome here for Risers. Oh, this is timed beautifully here. This has gone and hit the screen. The white screen, in fact, 6 runs. White ball hitting the white screen. Once again, this is going to be another 4 or 6. This is a 6. This is as flat you can get. Oh, back-to-back sixes. Where the third 6 is supposed to come from, I guess. Even the calculator is not working over here. And our scorer is just multiplying the score by 6. It is just the calculator multiplied by 6. Yeah, Sachin sir, that's I am still counting. It's raining and really lost the count of the balls that have been hit outside and lost the count of the sixes as well. And finally, if they get the time to give us some hot tea. .197 should be wide outside of stump. Well, when you are hit for 2 sixes of 2 balls, the brain doesn't work because the blood doesn't start going in your brains. So as a bowler, you just have to close your eyes and just hope that the ball lands in the right area. 198 with that single. Once again, he was eyeing for that big shot. Is it 4 runs? 4 runs it is. A misfielder from the fielder. 200 up here for Loyal Challenger. Once again, congratulations. Wonderful batting display. It's 200 up. Still, there is a lot more to get. When a bowler is bowling well, then you feel that you need to have 12 deliveries in an over. And when the bowler is going for sixes, you need to feel that it should be there only 3 balls in an over. That is what the feeling of a bowler. Sometimes you want the over to get finished up very quickly when the batsman is after you, and sometimes when it's your day, you are getting wickets, you feel like you need to have 12 deliveries in an over. That is the feeling of the bowler. But today, it is just the total devastation of this bowling attack. This is in the air. Will it be taken or is it 6 runs? Oh, this has gone out of the park once again for 6. Please let him calculate. The calculator is not running fast. Oh, what a shot. Reminds me of Hardik Pandya and MS Dhoni. And that will get him on strike. And that will complete the over as well. 19th over. This is a devastating over here for Risers. Risers were going up and they were rising. And suddenly it is like the slope that are going down the hill. So after 19 overs, The score is 209 for the loss of 3. And our score is counting the score, individual score of Achichigwan. So congratulations Achichigwan, you have scored a century, 101. What a great knock, Achichigwan. Congratulations to you. One more century this year. So 2021 is going absolutely right for you. This is the way to go. Please don't blame the scorer because the way you have scored 6 is, he has also lost the count. This is entertainment, pure entertainment. And with cricket joining to entertainment, it is called cricketainment. Cricketainment at its best. Well, Iftikhar Agha and Sachin Sardesai, if there was a ticket for this show, then the tickets would have been sold for more than 200 rupees. That is what the worth of this innings. Oh, this is once again Messi or out of the ground, or is it taken? We have to wait for the signal from the fielder. Once again, another 6. Iftikhar Agha, what was the Iftikhar Agha? What was the menu in the lunch for Achichigwan? Was it something special for him? Oh, once again, wanted to hit with power, but he has got the timing. If he can play the shot that he has played earlier in the innings, and he can clear the boundary with ease, without any fuss. What is happening over here? Some break in between. The bowler is having a chat. Looks to be Dinesh who is bowling this over. 1 6 and 1 dot ball. What is the third ball counting here? He'll definitely eye for nothing less than a 6. This is in the air. This should be taken. Fielder underneath and catch taken finally. And finally, the man who has created a divine attack is back in the pavilion. I'm going into Achichigwan, and I request everyone please stand up and give a big round of applause to Achichigwan for a stunning innings. Absolutely stunning, mesmerizing, outrageous and amazing. Thoroughly enjoyed this moment of cricket, the batting display from Achichigwan. Dinesh getting the wicket. This is a powerful shot, but fielder is placed there. Russell is there. Only a single. So finally a big sigh of relief here for the bowling camp because they've seen the back of Achichigwan. But the damage has already been done. The backbone and the neck has already been broken. So requesting the ball. Omkar. So with that single score moves on to 2-1-6. 2-1-6. This
120. 22 runs at the rate of 11 runs and over to start the inning for the Risers. Won 107 runs in his individual capacity to be the star in the film will be decided at the end of this inning. As many as 222 runs to be chased. And the lean into the drive, decided to go taking on the fielder. The man on the striker decided not to give that an additional runs, though it was available. Both the batsmen off the mark straight away, and they have to be hurry. Let me tell you, from the word go, there has to be hurry. I request one member from the Risers, please accompany us. Though they have started, let me tell you, they will go for every now and then to go for the kill. For a moment, I never ever thought that I was hosting the game with the advocates. This is the true professional game from the besides on behalf of Achyut Sangwan. The true professional shots and the one kill shot that almost crossed the boundaries and almost cost. It's swinging like a slog. Right from the slog has been started. And why not? The power play will play the really crucial role at the start of the inning. And so did the partnership as well. They are taken on the middle and one bounce over the rope for 4. for the loss of none at the end of the over number 2. Those 14 runs at the rate of 7 runs an over, the required run rate is just climbing up. At the start of the inning, it was 11 runs an over to start the proceedings. But this slowly and steadily, the mountain is still getting higher and higher. They has to find that boundaries at the regular interval to be in the contest. So somebody has to play like an inning of Achyut Sangwan, and somebody, on the other hand, has to play the part of Datta Prasad Shirodkar as well. The man on the strike is Pritesh Shetty, the captain himself. Captain himself negotiating the opponents. This time pitch will look like it's a pitch outside the leg stump. But though they are getting the runs. It's a run from the bat for the British. Oh, this time decided to go for the single. Has to hurry up, otherwise it will be the curtains. Well, the cricket logic says you don't need to take the runs on the misfield. It's really costliest one. In 90 to 80%, you will definitely ending up you're losing your wickets. We are still in the power play at the over number 3. This time I'm taking the dancing down the track. 4 more. At the end of the over number 3 is 25 runs. Importantly, they are not losing the wickets. The wicket and the partnership will definitely play the crucial role at the end of the inning. For a moment, but the efforts given by both the fielders, please. For a moment, it's thought for a catch, but collision between both the fielders. I hope it is not the injury. I will take a break for a moment, unless everything is settled. And with the due respect, I request take your time, enjoy the moment, and enjoy the game. This game is of a gentleman's. You give your 100%, but be on half of, rather being the true professional, just take care of yourself. At the end of the over number 4, it's 29 runs for the loss of captain. Is 1. Taken those crucial single on this moment. On this occasion with the singles, not going to make any damage to the opponents. You need to find at regular intervals, though it is importantly you are rotating the strikes. Rises has to risen up from here. Though loyal challenges. Loyal challenges has made the score. Another single added to the tally. We are in the over number 5. At the 31 for the loss of 1. Not a chance to the tally. 4 along the carpet. Beautiful, mesmerizing cover drive. Those 4s and 6s badly required for the Risers. And though they are on the line, still in the power play. And they are following the chase. And just taken the crucial single. Oh, this might cost. No, never take those runs on the misfield. It's really a costliest one. "37 runs, 37. We are still in the over number 5. Captain himself is already into the pavilion. Don't tell me this is the... No, it is a couple of bounces in the hands of the fielder on the extra mid cover. Though will get that runs extra. Though will get that runs from the bat. Importantly, they are getting runs from the bat. You need to time it. You need to spend some time at the center. You never know. It is a very funny game. It can change the moment at any point of time. Let me tell you, bowler has something to do with the business. He's still on the pad. He's attacking on the pad. He knows the wicket might be might be getting at any point of time. 5 overs gone. For the runs on the board is 38 for the loss of 1. Thirty-eight runs. We are in the over number 6, the lower of the power play. 60 runs has been scored by loyal challengers in their power play. So as many as they are lacking those 21 runs, they have to make it hurry up from here. At least a couple of boundaries in this power play will be in the contest. Importantly, don't lose the wicket. That will be the key. The perception given for a couple of runs, not the best of the fielding by loyal challengers. This single runs on the misfield. Never know at the end of the inning might going to cost it or not. But at the moment, to tell you, risers are struggling to keep the moment going on of the chase. There's already 40 runs, still short of the 20 runs against the loyal challengers of power play. Oh, bounce! They've taken the juice out of the pitch. Never ever saw, because of the sun might have risen this ball, the height of the bounce of the ball. Never on the GCA been saw this much rise in the ball, in the bounce. "41 runs, last over of the power play." Though struggle by risers. Though they are struggling, let me tell you, as I told you. My goodness, another nil in the coffin. A wicket for the loyal challengers. Two wicket down. I feel like somebody have to give it the stand-up performance for the risers. I feel like it will be over and out. Though it is still more than, it is still 14 overs to go from here. And on the board, 41 for the loss of 2. The master stroke by Archit Singh Wan has given that class and cohesive inning for the opponents, and so much under that score, followed by 16 runs by Dattaram Shirodkar. Has hottened up, has heated up this contest. As Harishar said, the YouTube viewers, Photosonic, I thanks for publishing this tournament over the World Wide Web. And Hurricanes, High Court Hurricanes will be definitely watching this game. Well defended, taking the single, chance for a run out. Is it? No! Midfield found himself napping. Direct hit might cause the damage on this occasion. Not the best of the fielding by the loyal challengers. The safe runs, the risky runs in fact. As I was speaking, the High Court Hurricanes will definitely watching this game on YouTube. They will be looking to somebody who can really give them the good tough fight in the finals. I never said it is not the Raisins. Raisin might rise after any point of time. But I'm still backing those innings by Archer Singh 107 runs. Played into the cover, not best of the fielding again on the gully region by loyal challengers. They want to take those risky runs, though the striker on the end is not ready. Six overs gone. Six overs gone. End of the power play. 43 for the loss of 2. Man on the strike. Anup Kurtarka. Getting the tally. Most of the crowd will be most of the time watching on the YouTube. But let me tell you, it's completely my pleasure to being watching this tournament live, rather watching this on the YouTube. Though you have getting this publicity on the Photosonic, if you have your smartphones, a well ball on this occasion. As I was speaking, if you're having your smartphones and if you're unable to watch the game, I request just WhatsApp this link, a Photosonic link on your groups so everybody can enjoy this game. A well tackle on this occasion. If you tell me to give up the report card of the loyal challengers, batting I'm giving 100 out of 100. Fielding, bowling I'm giving 100 out of 90. Well defended on this occasion, and as far as fielding is concerned, it is a bit awkward. I will give it to the 80 out of 100 towards the fielding of loyal challengers. And those marks, from my perception, let me tell you, is enough to win any of the tournament in the attack. Oh, this was a full toss and taken the loss of wicket number 3 for the Risers. My goodness, this time misses the edge of the bat. Wanted to play into the cut. A square cut shot was indeed on, but missed on this occasion. Let me tell you, this is straight into the bucket. Another nail in the coffin. 4 wicket down, the Risers. This total visuals of this game is brought to you by Photosonic. And I do thanks the DJ as well for entertaining you for the rest of this innings. This will be counted as a wide. And I request to accompany me, Harish, for the yet another inning going on, for the second inning going on for the Risers. Please, Harish, continue after this.
So after completion of 7 overs, the score is 58 for the loss of 4 wickets. And they are chasing a mammoth target of 2-2-2. That's double Nelson for you. If one Nelson is difficult, then you can imagine how much difficult is double Nelson. So Hanumanta is the bowler. Wonderful leg spinner we have seen so far, not only in this edition but also in the previous edition. He is one of the very good leg spinners that are playing in this tournament. This Advocates Cricket League is one of the best tournaments that has been organized all across Goa as for the professionals that are in terms of work, but non-professional cricketers, you can say. And that's the reason why lots of YouTube viewers are watching this all across Goa. Not only Goa, but also in India. Everyone is watching, and Hanumant is one of the best leg spinners that we have seen already. He has got a wicket, but that wicket was off the full toss ball. This is in the air, but it has not timed it well, but finding the gap, and will get certainly 2 runs. Very good piece of footwork there from the fielder. So 2 runs taken. And one thing good about Hanumant as well, he is very good in terms of over rate. He finishes his overs very quickly. This time, a very nice piece of fielding there. It was a good drive there in the covers, but DP stopping that. DP is a very fit person, plays regularly in professional cricket as well. And that's the reason why fit cricketers are required. This is in the air. DP, is he going to take that catch? But it was away from his reach. You can't consider this as even a half chance. I hope that's not a commentator's curse. I just said a moment ago that he's the most fittest person. And now, I guess, some injury problem. Maybe cramps. Maybe hamstring pull. We'll get to know the exact position. They require his services in the finals tomorrow. And a fit DP will certainly have a better DP for this team on Instagram. I hope he is okay. I guess some sort of little bit hamstring pull, maybe cramps. Hanumant is having a word with him if he's all right. And looks to be some extra stretching. Normally nowadays everyone does the warm-up, but many a times I'm not seeing the exercises that the cooling exercises done by most of the players. Once you are winning or losing, you go back home. This should have been a stumping opportunity missed here by the keeper. He knows very well this would have been another wicket here for Hanuman. And that will complete one more over. Quick over here from Hanuman comes to an end after over number 8. It's a 64 for the loss of 4. Completion of 9 overs, it is 64. So this is going to be the 10th over. Sandeep. Oh, this is going to be plumb in front. What a wonderful flighted delivery and no answer there from Jairaj. And he has to perish. So 5th wicket down here for Risers. The target is such a daunting one, 2-2-2, is that once you are going on the field, it plays you on your mind that I have to chase this target down and there are not many deliveries left. So once you see that asking run rate around 12, 13, 14 runs, only few balls left and lots of runs to get, you play short for a delivery that you normally defend or play and go for a single run. That is what mind game cricket is all about, while chasing especially. It's very much different. They play day in and day out. They are professional players. So the hitting ability of scoring sixes and clearing all the boundaries is in them because of the hard work they put in for cricket. For non-professional cricketers who are not regularly playing, you feel that once you go, I will hit every ball for sixes. That normally doesn't happen because from outside it is very easy to comment. Everything looks easy, everything looks heaven. But once you go inside, it is not less than hell. If your time is good, then it's good enough for you. Otherwise, you'll struggle out in the middle. That's the reason why I always say practice makes man perfect. That is why you should do net practice almost each and every day if you need to perform out in the middle. Straight to the fielder. He wanted to find a gap, but could not find a gap. And dot balls. The spinners are doing a fair enough job. Some balls are falling, landing in the halfway mark, but they have taken wickets at the right time. Very nicely bowled, flighting the ball, asking the batsman to come forward. And already 5 wickets lost. This match is definitely going in favors of Lawyer's Challenger. And more often than not, once you get 220 on the board, this is in the air and this is in the gap as well, but fielder is placed, is much in front, more towards the mid-wicket region. That's why it was just a single. So one more quick over from the bowler comes to an end. After 10 overs, the score is 66. Only 2 runs have come off that Sandeep's over. So 66 for the loss of 5. He's saving his energy for the final safety. He knows that was a cracking shot, very well timed shot. If you need to put the hands, put it firmly, otherwise better to remove it. Very nicely played and in the point region for only a single. And they don't want an injury scare at this stage. And if he was very safe, and along with DP, there was a little bit of neg, some hamstring pull, maybe fatigue. So they want their 11 best players playing in the finals. The Challengers are also playing against a very strong side, High Court Hurricanes. I guess the thread of the ball, the seam, the thread of the seam has come out, and that's the reason why scissor was used to cut it. So it was making difficult for the spinner to bowl. DP is looking for his wicket. They're trying all the bowlers, maybe trying and preparing them for finals. This is in the air. Will it be taken or is it going for 4 runs? Wonderful shot straight down the ground from the bat of Prasad. So Prasad and Raghunath playing very well at this stage, but the target and the asking rate is a daunting one. And since it is daunting one, they have got a new bowler to bowl from the far end. It is going to be Harshad. Harshad starts off waywardly bowling wide down the leg side, so 1 extra to the total. The first ball that he has played and bowled, extra effort was put. Normally we see most of the bowlers, international bowlers, whenever they are into a spell, they don't bowl the first 2 balls quickly. Once they are into the rhythm, bowl those 2 balls and then start bowling those quicker balls. This time it was short of good length. What a shot! That's a cracking shot. We have seen many a good shot from Achit Shigwan and GP. This was none less than that. Hitting on top of the ball, a back foot punch, lovely shot. That will give him a lot of confidence. Once again, straying down the leg side. But umpire says maybe it is clipping off the pads. That's the reason why it was not signaled by umpire Sunil Banavlikar and Prashant Gadekar, two wonderful GCA registered umpires officiating the semi-finals. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That was not a bad delivery at all. How well he played that. Just a mixture of Hardik Pandya and MS Dhoni, half of helicopter. This is a stunning batting display. Two fantastic and classic shots played from the bat of Raghunath. In spite of 5 down, Risers will not go without a fight. This was a sharp delivery, quick delivery there. He was in no position whatsoever to play that pull and hook shot. And that pace hurried on to him. A single was taken. Raghunath will be off strike. But the way Raghunath and Prasad are batting, they are attempting their shot. They are playing those pull shots. They are playing the cover drives. They are playing straight down the ground. And the shots are to be played. This time, once again, a wayward piece of bowling here. He's mixing it up, but the mixture is not correct. Even if you make a lemon juice, the quantity of salt, sugar and lemon has to be perfect if you want that lemon juice to be perfect. Merely bowling slower balls, but slower balls string down the leg side and wide outside doesn't help you. So the mixture has to be right. Once again, a pull shot. Fielder is placed deep. Bending his back, bending his shoulder is Harshad, but this is one of the expensive overs here for Loyal Challengers. And instead of the spinners, the faster being used, being tried, has not worked in favor of Loyal Challengers at this stage. After 12 overs, the score is 88 for the loss of 5. This time glided down the point region for only a single. He knows that so far Raghunath is getting a good feel. He's already got 3 boundaries and he has hit them beautifully as well. He's timing the ball nicely. So once you are set, once you are in the middle, then the timing comes much better. This is once again a fantastic shot here from Raghunath. And 4 runs. Good effort here from Harshad, but he could not stop the 4 runs. We have to show our mark, show our presence as risers in this tournament, and that is exactly what they are doing. Once again, a beautiful shot off the back foot in the extra cover region. And you can see the approach from the batsman Raghunath. He knows he's timing the ball well, and he's going after each and every bowler. And once you have given yourself some time in the middle, that time pays off with beautiful timing after a few deliveries. Oh, that was nothing short, absolutely nothing short. He played onto the back foot. Even though the ball kept low, he should have been much better off playing in front. This is in the air, but I guess only DP can take it or DP can drop it. Slightly away from DP, so you cannot consider it as a chance falling in no man's land. But Dutt Prasad also going after DP. They are going after every bowler. They certainly must be eyeing that we have to get some sort of respectable total, or rather we have to chase this down. There is no point hanging around. Very good piece of bowling here from DP. You can see that he was loading his gun to hit it in the mid-wicket region, but the gun put back in the barrel. So after completion of 13 overs, the score is 95 for the loss of 5. Whose day it is today in terms of batting, and already taken 2 wickets as well. So he has got his best man today to bowl and get him a wicket, especially of Raghunath. Oh, wonderful ball. This is not the quickest delivery that he can bowl. So this is a normal pacey delivery, just short of good length. That quicker delivery of the short ball he uses as a surprise. In leather ball cricket, you should have surprises as a bowler. Otherwise, the batsman will go after you for those lofty boundaries and sixes. You need to have variation in terms of slower balls, the off cutters, the leg cutters, the back of the hand. Nowadays, many new deliveries have come. The carom balls, especially for the spinner, the googlies, the dusras. You need to have variations. If you don't have variations, the batsman will rip you apart. This is exactly what I was mentioning. This was back of the hand, slower ball here from Achit Chigwan. And batsman was well into the shot. This was a short ball and he could not side the ball. How well he has played that. Actually, he was in no position, but it was more of a tennis ball shot, lawn tennis shot that we see normally in. And 100 up here for Risers. 100 up in the 14th over. So they bat deep down. You can imagine if the target was somewhere around 160, 170, this match would have been an interesting one. The asking run rate is too much to be asking from these batsmen. They needed a good start. This time, once again, a big appeal. Maybe ball drifting down. leg side. That is why umpire Sunil Banavlikar is not interested. Leg by signal by him. One more to the extra. So wonderful variations being tried here by Achit Shigwan. Good piece of bowling attack this team has. Hanumant, Achit, Iftikharaga, Sandeep. Once again, another variation. Slower ball back of the hand. That will be a dot ball as well. After 14 overs, the score is 1-1 for the loss of 5 wickets. It's going slowly and steadily. That will not come towards the target. If they want to get to the Delhi, they are somewhere stranded in Ahmedabad right now. So they need someone like Hardik Pandya or Pollard to hit those sixes, or they need to take the soul of Achit Shigwan back into someone like Raghunath or Prasad to score a quick fire 100 within these 5 overs. That is only one thing to get them closer towards the target. Otherwise, this is going to be a Mount Everest to climb. This is ocean stack here. Deep down is right now Risers. Meanwhile, I'll take a break for a short time. It's a change in commentary.
Thank you, Harish, sir. The moment has been totally dropped down as far as Risers has been concerned. As been suggested, the need of, as has been suggested, this time played along the carpet into the covers, well saved on the line. The singles and doubles won't going to make any difference for the loyal challengers. The Risers has to rise up themselves, and they have to go for the kill every now and then from here. As suggested by Harish, somebody has to stand up. The straight into the hands, not the best of the fielding, but even though it won't cost much. It won't cost much. As Harish suggested, somebody has to make the Pollard inning or the Mahendra Singh Dhoni's inning to be counted from here. Though I will definitely give the 100 out of 100 now this time to the bowling performance of loyal challengers. A standalone performer by Achyut Sangwan, the man behind the wickets standing, has made the total difference of this semi-final. So feel like though it is a very funny game, it changes the moment at any point of time, but I feel like technical perception says slowly and steadily, feel like, never know, ship might sink for the Risers. This time at the standing lawn will go for some bounces over the roof for 4. This experience, you're standing between the wickets, and your performance will definitely raise your... this time at another nil in the coffin. Loss of wicket number... It's 108 for the loss of 6. So Risers are slowly and steadily. So did the sun, he's been sinking. You can see he's almost got it to 6. And sun is going down. So did the batsmen of the Risen. And so did the inning of the Risers as well. Importantly, your experience is definitely going to count. So no matter there might not be any meaning standing behind on the top, your experience in the playing in this tournament will be really going to count in the near future.
May I know the batsman's name, please? Somebody from the Risers, please tell me the batsman's name. Ritesh. Siddesh.
Siddesh is the batsman number 8 for the Risers. Those 68 runs by Datta Prasad Shirodkar, and that century of 107 runs by Achit Singwan has really made the difference of the semi-final. So the diaries and the computer analytics of the High Court Hurricanes will be definitely studying the game. Not the best of the timing, at another nail in the coffin. Wicket number 7 in the loss for the Risers. This game was totally stolen by the magnificent and the fantastic crushing inning. A mind-boggling inning by Achyut Singwan. The century 107 run on JCA ground. Followed by Datta Prasad Shirodkar. Those crucial 50 has given the mountain to climb for the Risers. There's 222 runs on the board for the loyal challengers. Has definitely crushed the confidence of the opponents, that is the Risers. So all you cricket viewers, let me tell you, I feel like it is curtains. Unless and even someone is standing in between the win and the loss. It will never going to cost you. This will never going to damage the inning. Neither the economy rate of the bowler. 222 runs. Let me tell you, it is worthy of watching an IPL match. Yet another curtains. Yes, here we go. 8 wicket down for Risers. It's over. "18 over is in progress, and we started with a 4. the consolidation runs for the Risers. At the moment, 17 over is going. I acknowledge the error that has been caused by the scorer. We are now 17th over. Want to play the square. As 112 is 112, 112 runs for the Risers. They are still. Now what a catch on the cover, yet another wicket loss. Music for that wicket, please. I will be about to declare the finalist of the first Advocate Cricketers League. For a moment, let me tell you, to be honest, I never ever felt that I was watching an Advocate Super. They played along the well negotiated. Never ever for a moment, I never ever thought it's worthy of any IPL match or any T20 cricket game that ever been held. Well negotiated again. Feel like it could be the curtains. Never know. I'm supposed to declare and about to declare the finalist. It could be the loyal challengers, the analytics. Just got the message from the analytics and statistics from the High Court Hurricanes. They are about to study Achyut Singh One to be the man will be the standing alone performer in the final. I feel the man, the century is worthy. For the first time in my life at least, I saw the century on this ground. And it is completely my pleasure and my luck as well to be the part of this tournament. Never ever felt I will see the century hitting on the GCA ground. There might be the century came a long year back, but this century in my books and in my lifetime will record it for the long life and time to come. Again, I'm thanking from the bottom of my heart for giving me another opportunity. Giving me another opportunity to be the part of this tournament. The organizers has been asked me to schedule the final. So gentlemen, just stick down in your note, in your mobile phones, set the reminder for the all social networks. It will be the 1.30 hours. So 1.30 hours. Exactly that match start होतली. That report जावपाचे. त्याच्या पहिले report जावपाचे मातशे. So finally in the coffin, we declare the finalist of the Advocate Cricket League. That is High Court Hurricanes versus Loyal Challengers. Here we go. And again, I'm thanking on behalf of organizers to being the part of this tournament. And until and unless you enjoy the music and follow all government SOPs as far as the virus pandemics is concerned. So enjoy your beauty, enjoy this game, and use sanitizers, mask, and necessary. So till then, enjoy this music on behalf of DJ.